everyone. Welcome to Reading with Lou. I'm Lou, and today I'll be reading you a story. I'm going to start off by saying Happy Pride, folks. Happy Pride. It's a pride unlike any other. Yeah, that's to say the least. Something that's come to my attention and felt relevant to bring up today is pronouns. I speak about this every Pride. I speak about this almost every day because I am a trans person and I use they, them pronouns, and you would be surprised, or maybe not at all if you're trans or know anyone who is trans. I get misgendered every single day. Pretty much. Even when I wear things like this shirt that says they, them in big letters across the chest. Even when I've just told the person my pronouns. So that's a thing that I've realized that adults are not very good at. Alright folks, remember this is a read aloud for grown-ups. So grown-ups, I'm talking to you. You're not really doing a great job at using inclusive language or remembering people's pronouns. And that is not cool. So I'm going to give you all the benefit of the doubt and say, hey, maybe you're all just really confused about how pronouns work and you need some practice. So I found a great book that we can read together today to practice using different pronouns. This book is called They, She, He, Easy as ABC. And it is by Maya and Matthew. And look at that adorable, inclusive cover. We're going to celebrate all kinds of bodies, all kinds of genders, all kinds of intersecting identities today. They, she, he, Z, tree, me. Easy as ABC. Here we go. They. New friends are everywhere, waiting to play. Out on the dance floor, we love to sing they. They is a way to let everyone be. No one left out, and everyone free. Then when we're friends, we sing they, she, he, Z, making it easy as A, B, C, D. Let's dance. So, first thing I want to tell you that I love about this book is all the pronouns are highlighted in purple. That makes it very easy to tell where the pronouns go. I also like this opening page because, right off the bat, in case you didn't catch this, if you don't know someone's gender until you're friends, all right? Try to use gender neutral terms to refer to them. But even better, find out their pronouns as soon as you're interacting with a person, right? Dope. Here we go. We're gonna dance now. A. Ari loves to arabesque. They hold their pose with ease. Brody is a breakdancer. Brody loves to freeze. So we got Ari here with the they, them pronouns, and Brody here preferring just to use the name Brody, preferring not to use pronouns. C. Corey leaps high like a cat. She springs and leaps and bounds. D. Diego drums and dances. Tree has all the sounds. Burr, burr, burr. See, now this page, there's two really interesting things happening here, folks. For those of you maybe who need this education about gender, and those of you like me who just appreciate a really inclusive book, Corey uses she and her pronouns. And Corey might not look like what you think someone who uses she pronouns would look like. But guess what? Corey is our friend and we know that she likes to use she and her pronouns. We respect that and we just do it. Even if she looks like she might use different pronouns to you. You're not Corey, so your opinion does not matter. Diego uses the pronoun tree. Diego also is super cool looking, just putting that out there. I want to be Diego's friend. Diego uses the pronoun tree, which is explained a little bit later in this book, But what's cool about that is that, you know, just reminding us that you can choose your pronoun and you can make up a pronoun if you want, and that's fine. And like the rest of us have to respect that, even if it's new, even if we've never heard someone use the pronoun tree before. If someone tells you that's their pronoun, what should you use? That's right, folks, tree. Here we go. E. Ebony flies everywhere. They spread their arms like wings. F. Fawn is free as a flower. Fawn can bring the spring. G. G is going fast and strong. She's dancing on the go. Harvey's heart beats happily. Hip hop makes her flow. Dance, 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 dance. It's like really on brand for me, y'all, since I also make jazzercise dance videos. I. Indigo's into insects. Z loves the buzzing vibe. Jorge jams to jazzy tunes. He or they can jive. Now we got a couple new things to talk about here on this page. All right, so we got Indigo uses Z, right? So that is another gender neutral pronoun option, is using Z, zer, zers. Or there are other variations of that also that someone might use, right? So, but that is another variation, because you know what, folks? It is up to the rest of us, the rest of you, to adapt to someone's pronouns, not them to change their pronouns or Z to change their pronouns in order to make your life easier. Jorge uses he or they pronouns, all right? In this book, we're saying both. Normally, you wouldn't say that in a sentence. Maybe that doesn't sound natural to you. You can, though, and it's fine. Nothing bad will happen if you say a sentence that maybe feels a little awkward to you. But you can use multiple pronouns. Some people like all of them. Some people like a couple of them. Try to remember which ones and what their preference was. If they told you, I like to use he or they, but at work I use he, and at home I like to use they, try to respect that about that person. K. Kelly can kick super high. His heart lives in the sky. L. Lord sings of lofty heights. Their songs let them fly. M. Marley is a star mermaid. He or she flows with the sea. N. Nathan is a nesting bird. He just wants to be. So many friends in this book, so many friends. O. Ocean's arms are open wide. Tree swings and sways about. P. Paul pretends to be a plant. Paul grows up and out. One of my favorite pages on this book, y'all. I love plants. I think you can see some behind me. A couple of plants. Oh, it's just like one. There's another one right there. It's my poinsettia. Saved it from the trash last year on Pride, when we could still go out. Yeah, I found this poinsettia in the trash, and I saved it. Brought it home, and it's thriving for a whole year. I'm proud of myself. Anyways. Oh yeah, there's another plant like over there in the corner. Boop. That one has googly eyes. Anyways, Paul plant. I like Paul. Q. Quetzal is so quiet. He rests just like a queen. R. Renee is into rainbows. He creates the scene. Remember, folks, respect pronouns, no matter what someone may look like and what you may think that their pronoun should be. Also, I like that, like, Quetzal, he rests just like a queen. I think that's a great lesson for kids, that, like, you can be, like, a king and, like, a girl, or use she pronouns and be a king, or you can be a queen and use he pronouns or they pronouns, right? Like, we can all be kings and queens, whatever feels good to us, all right, y'all? And everyone should wear rainbows and probably skirts, because they're flowy. I mean, if you like skirts, I don't really like skirts, but if you do, you should wear them, no matter what your pronoun might be. And rainbows, we can all agree, are fantastic. And if you don't agree, why are you following me on the internet? That's weird. Okay, S. Sky is like a star so bright. All the pronouns are right. Ty is a tiger in the night. He claims his own might. Una is a unicorn. They prance to their own sound. Viola's a volcano. Her power's in her ground. Wren whistles when she dances. She knows just what to do. Xander exaggerates moves. They're extremely cool. Now there's a detail I really like on this page also. Now, if this were real life, not a book and a teaching tool, and you saw someone who looked like Wren and she had a mustache, would you A, go up to her and be like, yo, you have a mustache, did you know you should wax that? Would you point and laugh? Or would you either say nothing or just say, hey, Wren, cool mustache? Ding, 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 the last one. Don't tell people what to do with their bodies. Also, don't point out things that they obviously know about, because maybe Wren is self-conscious about her mustache. Maybe she doesn't really like her mustache, but her face hair grows really fast and by the end of the day she has one. Or maybe Wren loves her mustache and it is very, very intentional. I mean, her mustache looks like it might be super intentional because it's very stylish and cool, right? But we don't need to make comments on people's bodies about things that they are definitely aware of. If she has ranch dressing in her mustache, then you should be like, hey Wren, I think you need a napkin. You have ranch dressing in your mustache. But you don't need to tell her how she should look, right? And that's super important. Also, I will note here that my mustache is growing in nice and soft and poofy. Yeah, got that trans boy testosterone mustache growing in strong, and by strong I mean blonde and fluffy, but getting thicker, which is cool. Why? Yoli yells yes joyously. Their voice becomes the song. Zahara zooms in and out. Z knows that Z belongs. Z belongs, we belong, we all belong. Ah, now's your chance, we need your moves. Join the dance, there's always room. All our friends are dancing, yay! Okay, and here's all their names. I'll read the art. This is the last page. Words are hard to say. Maya makes the art in words. She sings the song to life. Matthew dreams and tinkers. He makes the work tight. Together they make books for kids they used to be, and for their own kids so all can grow free. So this is by Matthew and Maya, and that's their little bio. And I am going to read you this one thing about tree, the pronoun that I like. Playful as tree, free me. Some kids like to use more than one pronoun and may switch back and forth. Some kids don't like any and use their name. Where it says kids here, we're referring to humans, everyone. They might do that, right? Playing is a valuable way to keep ourselves free. The freer we are, the more we are able to grow into our most unique self. For example, tree is a playful pronoun to show our connection to nature. If you want to play more with tree, check out Maya's other book, Call Me Tree. Cool, right? So, that is to say, grown-ups, you're also allowed to play with your gender. Be playful, have fun. You don't have to have the same gender forever, or you can. And all that matters is that we respect people's pronouns and their genders and their identities. Happy Pride. I love you all. Ta-ta.